Drop it.
And what's up, everybody? Good morning, roll call. Good morning, everyone. Incognito, Randy, Angel, Tori, Dr. H. Diaz, DePon, Gerald Mullet, Granddance Cash. He's always here. Daniel, always here. Romeo, Daily Taylor, J77, welcome. Hit those spy puts, congrats. Phoenix, J77, once again, wait, I just said your name. Yeah, you hit those spy puts, right? Okay, H. Houston, Kenny U, Angel Spooky, Matthew Kermish, TMR Trades. Bro, are you ever in school? Tyler? Are you ever in school, man? Frenchie, good morning. John, good morning. Pepe, Navin, good morning. Alex, Gerardo, good morning. Gerardo, Diana will be scheduling your one-on-one. We'll get you into the mix. I'm going to take you to a whole different level, brother. Just trust me on this. There's stuff I could share with you that I cannot share publicly. Why? Because I know my word. All right. Anyways, let's go ahead and get right to it. I want you guys to start asking those Q&As. I want you to shoot out those tickers, right? And yeah, let's get right into it. Well, first, let's take a look-see here. Laughing my ass off. I only go in for a second half of the day since I have most of my credits done. Man, you kids got it easy. I only go second half of the day. I'm a senior. I'm coasting. I'm chilling. PSX. Okay, let's go ahead. Check out PSX. Phillips 66. And well, you had a big pump. Oh, someone's playing a gapper. See, here's the deal, right? Even on the 5-minute there, it has not given you an entry at 113.13. That's what you need, okay? Now, guys, you need to look at these zones here. Right? These are validating zones. And we're going to get more into what these zones are in a second or a little later in the video. I just got to keep you guys engaged and entertained. Chocolate Bear. What's up, baby? How you doing? All right, let's go ahead and see. It's right at a level. You do have that level here at 112.82. What's interesting is if we go to the 15-minute, we could see on the 15-minute, these levels were waiting for it. You have a level at 112, 111, 108. Took it a few days to run on up, but good stuff, right? And you had a 1348 cross from this red cloud into this green cloud, which showed a change of momentum. You could play the bounce off of 108.95 and make all kinds of money. Who likes money? I like money. There ain't nothing wrong with liking money. Actually. Money for me. You know, there's some people who like the smell of gasoline. I like the smell of money. It's just, I don't care if it's a new bill or an old bill. It's got that smell, right? Hopefully it's not from a hooker's ass. But either way, that is PSX for you, brother. You go to the 5-minute. If you're thinking of chasing this thing because it popped up on your screeners, I would say be careful, right? Let's be careful with this. Wait for a break of 113.13, or you get a rejection from this zone here, and she comes back down to about 111. Okay? All right. Hork. Sweet wallet smell? Hork. You still carry money? I don't carry cash, really. I really don't carry cash. That's why I guess, like, when I find money, I'm like, You know, otherwise it's just swipe, 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 swipe. I'm fucking Zorro. Swipe, 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 swipe. All right, Wreck-It Ralph in the house. Love you, bro. And Tesla below this level. Let's get slippy. All right, let's go ahead and look at Tesla for those who like to play Tessie and be stressed out for no apparent reason. All right. Finger short squeeze. We don't do short squeeze here. I know cash is king, but I mean, yeah, I don't know. There's something about like carrying good cash, a lot of cash. Astro, good morning. Okay. Address me by my full government name, Astro. I know you. That was creepy. Okay, let's get into this. Right. Tessie. 263.72 here, right? Oh boy. Hey, Wreck-It Ralph, did you see that level there in a 5 minute? That was a beautiful rejection off this level that we have printed for you. And then, of course, now she's just going slippy, slippy bye-bye right now. Um, I mean, you do have a level 261, 86, 32. Let's go to the 15 minute uh, and find its dominant levels, right? So on the 15, you got the 267s, the 261s, and the 252s. Everyone knows Tesla is good for playing Pong in this spread here. It's a pretty big spread. Well, not really. That's a 10-point spread. Tesla is good for that all day. Just going back in the charts here, you could see how she likes to play in this range. Slowly but surely, she was bouncing up, legging up, legging up, legging up. But now, ooh, things could be interesting, courtesy of CPI data. Now, CPI, you know what? I'm just gonna put my 2 cents in this really quick with CPI, right? Really quick with CPI. Um, so what drove CPI is predominantly like what? Energy prices and rent. And the thing is, this is the new norm. Rent is never getting cheaper. It's never getting cheaper. It's housing, right? It's never getting cheaper. Where there's rent, there's a landlord. Where there's a landlord, right, there is, right, free money, tax-free money. As values get appraised and the values go up and up and up, you go ahead and pull out that value. It is a non-taxable event, and you get to keep that money scot-free. Now, that mortgage has to be paid, right? Everyone's rents go up. So, you know, this ain't happening. I mean, unless you get to go ahead and refi at 1.99%. We were spoiled for a couple of years, but that's why the cost of shelter is never going to go down. This is the new norm. Just it is what it is. Um, I mean, just think about it. Yeah, your food could get cheaper. Things could get cheaper. It's just supply and demand thing. But as far as like shelter, mm, that's a landlord mortgage bank thing. And if there's money to be made, there's money to be made. Hey, I do it. I want tax-free money too. Can't afford the rent? Get the fuck out. Right? So, Wreck-It Ralph says BJ levels are so golden. Excellent addition to every chart. Absolutely. These things just um excuse me, these charts with the BJ key levels, guys, it's actually a free indicator, you guys. BJ key levels, let me share with you my settings here. These levels are just epic. I have look left 75, look right 10, and align zones and extend right. Those are the only alterations I really make to BJ key levels, and it gives me my playing field all the time. Wreck-It Ralph just swears by it. He loves it. Wreck-It Ralph, come on. How much are you up already this morning? Hey guys, let's play Price is Right with Wreck-It Ralph's count this morning. I'm going to assume Wreck-It Ralph Oh, I have extend number of candles as my alterations. Dope. I'm gonna guess Wreck-It Ralph is probably up like $7,500 this morning. Wait, 19 minutes into the market? Yeah, about 7,500. We're playing prices right now. This is fun. Spotlight's on you, brother. Okay, so getting back to the charts, guys, this is Tesla. It is hanging out in this zone. You do have a trade design, and of course, you have an entry. Now, these entries are there to help you garner discipline, so you simply don't willy-nilly into a play. Wait, that's the 15-minute. My bad. Let's go to the 5. Money for nothing. Halfway on his eval. Keep on trucking. Thoughts on Amazon's setup to the downside right now? All right, you know what? Let's go Reese pull. Let's do that. Let's check out Amazon. And let's see. Amazon, thoughts to the downside. Okay, let's break this down. You had a clean rejection off this level here at 132.67 BJ key levels for the freaking win, right? And Jacob, good morning, sir. And then you have 128.11 as a level as well. Now you do have bearish sentiment, but it's pretty shallow. It is pretty shallow, okay? And so I would wait not only for a break of the 200 here on the 5-minute, but I would also wait for 130, 127 as your entry, right? These trade designs are meant to guide you, right? It's meant to curb your emotions. It's meant to cause yield so you don't YOLO into anything and then just feel stupid after. But of course, with the teachings that we teach, you always have to respect your levels. 200 EMA, 48 EMA, 24 EMA, 13 EMA. Guys, if you want to learn more about this in fact is a public stream. Check out the link pinned to the top of the comments and also pinned to the bottom of the description. Wreck-It Ralph stopped out. Poor trade on my part. Hey, you know what? Wreck-It Ralph practices so much discipline. I really want to cover some stopping out methods a little later on in this video, or the stream rather. But guys, remember, before you willy-nilly into anything, always account for the 200. Always be aware of your EMAs. Your EMAs will act as levels of support or resistance, okay? Sometimes, you know, people go ahead and front run, let's say, a 13 EMA bounce, and then it rejects, right? Or it just falls through. Or anticipating, you know, just a blast off through an EMA and then it rejects, right? It's you have to respect them. Let the chart show its hand, right? Be reactive, not speculative, right? That's all I got for you. That's really what's going to separate good traders from great traders, right? Great traders don't anticipate and don't speculate, right? They are reactive. Ask Wreck-It Ralph, he is very reactive. I don't know how he does it on 1 minute, but uh-oh. All right, Wreck-It Ralph, let me go ahead and let's see what happened to Wreck-It Ralph. Did Tesla catch him? Ralph. Okay. So let me show you what happened to Ralph, right? He was Ralph. You had a trade design down. I suppose he was using this right here, 262.01. That was going to be his risk, but he said, let's go for it. Hey, you know what? As long as he's managing risk, I have no problem with it. He's a big boy. He knows what he's doing. But this is proof of concept here, where he anticipated the breakthrough going short here, but it bounced. But see, here's the thing. This is also, right? Hey, Wreck-It Ralph, that's right. You anticipated. But see, here's something else. Wreck-It Ralph has the privilege to do that because he already made money on the big move. Now, I'm pretty sure what he did was took a ratio of his winnings, right? Because if you win 20% on your port and then you lose 20% on your port, guess what? You're not break even. You're actually losing money. So I know Wreck-It Ralph is all about position sizing and making sure that, hey, I made some money here. Before I go full on degen, let me manage my risk and my port size. Now, Michael Paso says, Gabe, is it fair to say that the EMAs are easier to break through than when trading A setups with a trend? Michael, that's another example of safe to say. Can you help me speculate and know that there's nothing safe? You can't assume any one thing about the markets. You have to. Okay. Just because you got a baby cub lion, seems domesticated, you got maybe a 15-year friendship built with fucking Simba, right? Is it safe to say that that lion is no longer dangerous? Hell no. There's nothing safe about anything. Respect what it is at all times, okay? At all times. There is nothing safe. When your money's in a market, guys, there is nothing safe about this. Nothing. Okay. End of rant. Cody Ocho says AMD be set up with that 1348 crosses gold. Okay, let's go ahead and look at this. Guys, if you want access to these charts, we give it away for free. Go ahead, check it out, pin to the top of the comments, and also down in the description. So this B setup, okay, let's look at the anatomy of this. You had a break through your entry. No one's chasing this, right? You get a little bit of a retracement, and then here, you're probably coming in somewhere on this candle. Of course, you break through that 108.82. For me, that would probably be where I would consider taking profit. Now, we're talking about shares here, right? In my mind, I'm treating this like shares. You would go ahead and buy about 1,000 shares, maybe take half off the table here, or at the one-to-one. But it came all the way up to this level here. BJ key levels for the win, right? Hey, I could be wrong. And you know what? That's fine. So, like the market isn't necessarily about being right or wrong. Wreck-It Ralph, he's just going short. The market isn't about being right or wrong. It's about being green or red, right? Now, you would assume that because you're green, you were right. But guys, I've been green several tens of thousands by only being right 30% of the time, right? Risk to reward. So I want you guys to really, really just sort of kind of change up your mindset here. It's not always about being right or wrong. It's about being green or red. All right. So let's focus on that. Let's see. Parsa says, good morning, Gabe. I'm finally back to trading after 8 months off. Lots of new stuff with PSR and BJ key levels. Lots of new stuff, but it's also very intuitive. All right, guys, do you want me to break down how intuitive this is? We've actually broke this down. In fact, our chief treasurer, Ivan, the great guy. Gabe, I think you and I trade a lot more than people might think. uh, yeah, 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 we do. Okay. So something interesting here, right? So our CTO has always been a proponent of make it simpler, simpler, simpler. He's got a fireman, and they found like what we were doing with 1348. Was just like very, very intimidating to them. So I'm gonna go ahead and break this down for you guys and why we have what we have on the charts. Okay, why we have what we have on the charts? Well, we have Heikinashi because Heikinashi shows nice trends. It shows it beautifully, right? But does a horrible job of giving you entries. So we have them side by side. Okay, now parabolic SAR with Heikin-Ashi gives an extra layer of confirmation for the Heikin-Ashi candle. And for me, this is really, really important. I'm just not going to go ahead and chase a Heikin-Ashi simply because it changed color. Everything needs to be checked and double checked. It's a check and balance system, just sort of kind of like our system, our government system, right? Checks and balances. Okay, so that's this here. Then what do we have? We have GoldenEye, which is going to give you trade setups for scalpers and for those who just really want to make a quick buck, right? So you have your A setup here. Now the A setup is going with the trend, and let me show this to you guys, right? Because right now the A setup is really, really thin, but this is AMD yesterday. Because of the dominant trend, it's safe to assume that all you want to do is take A setups because the dominant trend is 1348. That's what this community is, 1348. A 1348 cross down means price action is coming down or the sentiment is bearish. 13 crossing the 48 to the upside means it's bullish, right? And so now you have just a general direction of where the market's going inside of the noise, right? And so what we do here is GoldenEye, we clue you in on what's an A setup according to the general trend, right? This is what makes GoldenEye so powerful. But then we get that cross-checked with RSI. Now, RSI, Relative Strength Index, you guys should know what RSI is. If you don't know, please don't ask me. It is a simple search to Investopedia. Learn the damn what the formula for RSI and all that nonsense, if that's your thing. But basically, RSI, quite simply, is above 50, you're bullish. Below 50, you're bearish. And when you break your moving averages, right, that highlights a shift in trend. Really, really simple. So that's our chart. Then we have the 200 EMA, which gives us, once again, additional confirmation as to the sentiment of price action. Below the 200 EMA, we're bearish, and we should look to be bearish. Above the 200 EMA, we're bullish, and hence AMD is showing that it OD'd on Viagra last night. Wow, look at that. Breaking through all kinds of levels. Really, really sexy. Really, really sexy. Now let's talk about the 13 and the 48. Now we talked about what the 13 and the 48 is. Basically fast, crossing a slow moving average, 13 being your fast EMA, 48 being your slow EMA. And I like to look at my slow EMA to get just a general picture of the slope of things, right? This helps me out. Now the 24 can act as, and you know, I don't know why I don't see it more within the community, guys, but the 24 can act as a buffer or a shield, right? So what do I mean by that? Let's get back to this, right? And I'm trying to explain this in layman's terms so people can see just how powerful this is, right? So you get a break of the 24 here. It comes on up, it breaks, hits a level, it rejects. Now, when you're in this trend, you can stay in the trend as long as it doesn't break the 24. Here you got a 24 break. Sentiment begins to weaken, that bearish sentiment weakens, and then now she is just well on her way. You do have what's called an EMA braid, which you stay away from when you see EMA braids, but of course she breaks through her 24 once again and is now trending to the upside. Okay, I mean, this is very, very intuitive. Of course, you have your levels, and your levels are just areas for you to pay attention, maybe to establish your risk or to possibly exit a trade, your target, right? That's all that is. Really, really simple with repetitions, paper trading or a funded account. but with enough of those repetitions, this is really, really intuitive and will really take your trading to the next level. Now, what's going to keep you from reaching the next level is probably your own psychology. Your own psychology will always keep you from reaching the next level, right? And the market knows when you're desperate. The market knows when you're timid. The market knows when you're greedy, because it's all laid out here on the chart for you, okay? All right. So anyways, done with that little rant, right? That's a little refresher on what we do. We keep it super simple. Of course, these trade designs are dynamic. They will pop up for you and keep you in controlled environments so you're not doing stupid things. So important. Okay, let's catch up to the comments here. Where is the stoplights? The yellow stoplights were in Parsa. They're now the ribbon. Okay, so Wreck-It Ralph says, Daniel, as long as you stick with your rules and know when to trade is dead, you'll be good. Exactly. Look at these beautiful, strong moves. I'm missing them all at the moment. Patiently fishing. Don't chase, but yeah. I like to trade at the origin of the move. Wreck-It Ralph, what do you think about that? What's your opinion on that? I like to trade at move origins. The ribbon color changes to traffic light. Yes, Daily Taylor. Thank you for that. All right, so for those who are just joining the stream, Wreck-It Ralph is our resident well. We also have another resident well, DM Ohio, and then, of course, yours truly, a whale, right? Well, I used to really be a whale. And after dealing with me being sick, I feel like I dropped another 50 pounds. Okay, so most step at the origin, yes. And you know what, guys? Shh, don't say I said anything. But Great Babe is also a whale. But he has that Midwest demeanor about him. It's just so low-key. So low-key. But Gabe, I'm usually pretty early at the origin. Damn, yeah. So yeah, I lost 50 pounds previous, and then I feel like I lost another 50 pounds. It's just, I haven't really been able to hold anything in my stomach. It sucks getting old. That was my birthday gift. Like, oh, you hit 42. Father Time was like, let me show you what's up, bro. Okay, let's get into this. AMD still kicking ass and taking names here. He's in Illinois, Chicago. Yeah. Awesome guy. And he's flying down. He's flying down. And we're going to celebrate the new chapter in his life. He's coming down next week, I believe. I'm excited for that. And Great Babe. Bro, which car do you want? I'll send you my magazine. You go ahead and pick one. Just wait till you hit 50. All right, cool. So, actually, Great Babe, I think we're gonna have to keep you to trucks. You're like 6'8", bro. Like, Jesus Christ. All right. Let's see. Let's get into some tickers here. You know what? Churro rentals are drying up. Right now is drying up. What we're waiting for is convention season here in Central Florida, but certainly drying up. You know, it's a cyclical business, right? But I think for next year, I think I'm just gonna load up on a bunch of like Dodge Caravans or something, or Chrysler Towns, something, because I've seen instances where families loaded up like 25 in that motherfucker. I'm like, I go ahead and I go, I go to deliver the car, and there's like 25 of them. Oh man, G-Wagons? No, 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 no way in hell. A G-Wagon? No way in hell. A G-Wagon, its cabin isn't really all that big. Fort Lauderdale? No, I'm Central Florida, man. I'm Central Florida. I'm Orlando, pretty much Orlando, and within 45 minutes around it. All right. So let's go ahead and get back into this, guys. Shoot out some tickers. Actually, let's look at Tesla for Wreck-It Ralph really quick. And wowzers. Well, Ralph, I mean, it gave you another entry here, and you played it right through a level there. I mean, it's beautiful. Parabolic SAR has not confirmed Heikin-Ashi just yet. Maybe we're waiting on that. That's why you have your check marks here, right? Really intuitive. Only three of the four conditions have been met, right? Fiat 500s? Nah, right? So you got to remember that your fleet has to match your locality, right? So I would imagine if I was in Texas, I would be loaded up on pickups or something like that, right? Because there are locals who will also rent if something is up with their car, right? And Hertz never seems to have a car in the lot, by the way. No, I have not heard of the Ineos Grenadier. I have not. I can't get GoldenEye to show up on my charts. Randy B. Go into the Discord and ask for help. Let's see. You'll be in Boca Raton? Man, that's a drive. I'll consider it, though. Let's see. Nvidia? I should do the 300K challenge. I just passed the $150,000 challenge in like one day yesterday. I really don't see much of a difference. There's really no point. I mean, I want to go ahead and look at this here, right? This is actually kind of funny. We'll go to Apex Funded Trader here, right? Let me show you guys this, right? David, yes, I'm in Orlando. Guys, we go ahead and we look at some of these funded accounts. Your threshold is only 7,500, so really that's what you're working with. That is your port size. From 300 all the way down to 7,500, that's almost a damn insult. That's not even worth it. At this point, with the $300,000 full, I'll just fund it with $300,000 of my money, because that means I get to risk per trade. Excuse me, $300,000? That's your port size? That means I'm able to risk 1% per trade, which is $3,000 per trade.
Okay, I found this on the web for...
Sometimes it feels like somebody's watching me. Damn, Siri. What the hell happened there? Let's see. Nvidia called paid 62%. Danny the Piercer, is the market squeezing? It sounds like But anyways, let's get back to what we're here for. We're here for trades. With Apple overbought, can we expect a reversal soon? Turn a bigger sell-off and SPY? I don't expect anything. We don't speculate. We don't. We just play what the chart's telling us. Now, if you want to go ahead and look at what Apple's looking like right now, guys, this is also incredible. This is also incredible for those who want to swing. Now, we could go to the 4-hour, and there's nothing on the 4-hour that is suggesting that Apple is going to do much of anything to the downside. Wait for the indicator. Apple doesn't run forever. AMC is out of penny stock territory, so clearly we're in a squeeze. Okay. Interesting of note. This is actually really interesting here. I want to look at AMC for a second. Right. Can someone help me out here with AMC? Anybody who's really good with math, can you help me out here? So AMC trading within this trade design breaks the 200 here. You got your entry, moving on up to a level. Actually, you had a wick up to this level. This is great. AMC is absolutely a tradable stock, and if you're playing options, you can make an absolute killing, especially with this tool. But I need someone to help me out here, right? Daily Taylor, you actually brought something up interesting. So with all the reverse splits and stuff, I mean, pre-reverse split, people are their true value is what, like 70, 80, 90 cents. But someone who jumps in now, I mean, they still have to pay $10.50 for a stock right now, right? Really kind of interesting if you ask me. I don't know. It's the reverse split dilution thing and how it affects accounts previous to this. $1 to $2. So you mean that someone who jumps in right now is actually paying a premium? You just think about it that way, right? I mean, I know it's all relative, but psychologically it feels that way. So that would mean that AMC would have to get back up to $100 to be worth $20 a share previous to this reverse split. Wild. I mean, on the chart, it's going to look like a squeeze. Oh man, okay. All right, let's talk about tickers that actually make money. I will consider AMC buying and selling options. I am not going to hide away from that fact. Buying, selling options, hell yeah, it's a tradable stock, right? Look at this. This is beautiful. As long as you got the alerts here, come on. This is beautiful. All right, can you walk through CL at 9:35 on 5 minute? Are you taking this? All right, I'll go ahead and do that, and then we'll look at ES. So CL at 9:35. Sean, you're welcome. You're welcome. That was the reason why I started this community, to really help you guys out. So 9:35 CL. Let's get to that time right here. Would I have taken this trade? This here? Sure, why not? My risk is defined. My risk is so defined. You see the top of the box on our risk box also aligns very well with our key level here. So yes, I would have taken this. It has come all the way down to another level. Guys, look at this. Seeing is believing. Another level. You see now RSI curling right back up. If you took this trade and you made some money down to this level, I mean, wowzers. I mean, even if you came in halfway through this candle, you have a 1.5 to 1. All right. Let's see. So that's CL. Bowles Law. I hope that answers your question. Let's go ahead and look at ES really quick. And I think someone mentioned SPY, so I guess this is where we get a BOGO right here. All right, someone mentioned to break down the SPY. So here, would I take this? Well, guys, this is a B setup. RSI is in fact trending down, right? It is below 50, so the trend is to the downside. The B setup could in fact be a scalp, which is right to the 13, as we would expect, right? Maybe to the 24. The thing is that I don't want to take B setups. You see that your dominant trend is to the downside. I want to take A setups. And for those who need a little more structure, you can go ahead and show only A setups. So this was an A setup here. Comes on down. Show only A setups. That's all you were going to see. And it brought you to a 2 to 1. You know what? Bless you. right? Especially when you're in a trend, guys, when you're in trending days, enable that show only A setup. It's going to keep you with the trend and keep you profitable, right? We create these things so that you guys can have some structure and some discipline. Use it. Use it. Gabe, do you still use those VP levels or just BJ? If VP levels or BJ, they're really going to show you the same things, right? So, it's just a matter of like what looks best on the chart. For me, if I go to the 15-minute, I go ahead and plot my levels off the 15-minute, and then I'll go ahead and look for the noise that the 5-minute is producing in intraday. That's really all I do, right? I try not to go too crazy in plotting MTF levels or multi-time frame. Like, I'm not plotting days and 4 hours, hourlies, 30 minutes, all that. I'm not plotting all that on the chart. It's too many levels, right? The objective is to reduce the noise so that when you enter a trade, especially if you're entering a trade from the extremes of price action, and what do I mean by extremes of price action? If we have day lows and those day lows happen to be a level and we get a bounce, then I'm looking for either an intermediate level or day highs as a level, right? Now, Daniel Mitch says, I prefer BJ levels because it goes further back. VP shows more as it is forming. And that is another thing about VPs, right? So it's just a matter of preference. One is never better than the other. No one indicator is better than the other, guys. It just how you use it to gather the information you need or to be able to extract the information you need for you to set up your plays for the day. It's really just dependent on you, right? So, yes, you do have this B set up, but once again, you also have this level here. I would not be playing this B setup here. You have a level here, you have the 24 here. I would probably, let's say this happens, boys and girls. Let's say this does end up rocking and rolling. I'm going to wait until the break of the 24. You get to market right there. I'm going to wait until the break of the 24 and to show some strength on the upper side of this region here, right? You could almost see that it's literally cutting the range in half here, that 24. So I would wait for it to break. Okay. Volume analysis, I don't care for volume analysis. For me, that's just a waste of time. You can create levels off of, sidebar volume. You can. But for me, it's less is more, and trading is about point and shooting. You cannot overanalyze a trade, otherwise you're going to miss the trade. Sasha and Escape. What are the BJ key levels set at again on left and right? Thanks. Really quick, BJ key levels. They're set to look left 75, look right 10, align zones checked, extend right checked, show level labels checked, and wait for confirm bar checked, right? But 75, 10, those are the numbers you're looking for right there, right? So that's that. Let's see. Where are we? What do we want to do, guys? It's up to you to shoot over that ticker so we can go ahead. Actually, I want to show you guys something fun. Where was this? This was ES. Where did... Oh, if everybody's wondering how I passed my funded account, it was literally a bounce off of this level, and I took it all the way up to the 200. This is how I passed the evaluation in one try, right? These levels are key. They're key. Coming back, let's get another ticker up here, guys. Let's look at Nvidia once again. Feel free to shoot over your... Oh my God. Okay. Oh my God. All right. Nvidia. 4 hour maybe? Are we gonna find some levels here? Let's okay. All right, guys. So Nvidia is inside this 47319. It is inside this. I would tread cautiously here. You are inside 47681, 47319. That is your range. Tread cautiously here. Now, what you could do is wait for a consolidation at or around here and then see if it makes a run to 50649. Mr. Rizmeister wants me to look at AMD. Sure. All right. This is a B setup happening. That's not an A setup. That's a B. There's a couple of conditions that need to be met. Ironically, the 13 is inside the range of a level here as well. So I probably would wait for. I would like to see a retracement, just a healthy retracement, so we could get a healthy bounce. Where that bounce is going to be, we don't know. But if we're looking at RSI here, this thing is just on some rocket fuel. Be careful. Look at Heikinashi. Wait for red parabolic, excuse me, red parabolic stars to start forming along here to confirm this trend. Right. So let's not front run it to the downside, and let's not front run a reversal. Honestly, if you've already made money in the market from 9:45 to now, if you're already up 1, 2, 3%, courtesy of your options, or you're up a significant amount with your futures trades, just chill out. Come back at 2 o'clock. Or set alerts, right? This is what you also can do with your favorite stocks, right? Right click it here, and then there should be a way. There you go, add alert on BJ key levels. So you can add an alert right here. Any alert function call and alert name, BJ key levels, and breakdown. Once per bar close, and it'll tell you got a breakdown of the BJ key levels here, right? Of course, you could just simply set price alerts as well if you don't have BJ key levels on your chart. Okay, let's go ahead and look at coin. And coin is giving you another A setup. Remember, we were talking about the rejection from the 13 and or 24, especially when we're in the trend. The dominant trend is this cloud. The dominant trend is the ribbon. So for an entry, we will be looking at 75.49 for an entry. If it doesn't happen, you don't take that trade, right? Let's go to the 4-hour now. Okay, I wanna talk about this really quickly. Let's talk about this really quickly. No, we can't. We can't set an alert for when trade design says less rocks. So let's talk about this really quickly. As you can see, you only have one check mark for this design. And it seems to be holding this level really well. So what we're looking for is a trade design to the upside, and then you have a 77.67 target, which is $1.67 away. Not bad. Jim is up 270 on prop account. Think I'm done for the day. Jim, aren't you averaging like what, 300 a day at this point, Jim? Assuming you're my guy, no name Jim. Yeah, we do our one-on-ones, but we had a conversation about that. Like 270 on prop account. You're averaging about 300 a day, aren't you? You guys, that's not, throwaway money. I mean, $300 a day is What's your alternative? 10-hour shift? $30 an hour and a 10-hour shift? Ooh. I'm sorry I make those faces, but ooh. Oh my God. All right. So again, we have these check marks here. Be patient with these check marks and look for them. All right. Now I'm gonna say something, and I'm a little worried about saying this because I'm worried that people will go ahead and fuck it up. But you know what? No, I'm not gonna say it on today's stream. I'm gonna keep it for the one-on-ones. Right? You guys deserve that. Also, let's see. Moto, you peasant activities. No. You know what? Let's really talk about this really quick, right? You know, at one point, maybe 19, 20 years old, I was employed. I worked for somebody else, right? Um, and I guess the labor force is because of the labor force is why we get to experience tools like TradingView. We get to experience tools like Google or maybe Facebook or Instagram to pass the time away. We get to experience tools like Netflix, right? And that's all because of the labor force, right? Uh, and I'm sure many of them are highly compensated. Absolutely. But whether you're highly compensated or not compensated much, I don't know if that matters. I guess the question that I always ask to somebody who, you know, has a job and I ask them, what did you give up? You know, you'd be surprised what people give up, you know, for just that sense of security, right? That passion pursuit. So it's really not peasant activities. You know, people get paid all through the spectrum. But if you ask any human being out there, any human being, like, is this job your passion? I mean, the overwhelming answer will be no. And so, becoming a trader, ooh, record up, let's go ahead and take a look at that. But becoming a trader, this is not meant to replace your occupation. This is meant to put you in a position where you could start believing in yourself and then consider, like, hey, while this is taking care of me, what are my passion pursuits? Well, guys, I'm not just a trader. I'm a father. I'm a businessman. I'm all the things that I'm passionate about. That time efficiency in my life is yeah, I'm not trading it for a thing. So let's not call it peasant activities. I think, you know, everyone's here for a reason, right? Let's see. Wreck-It Ralph. Going back to Wreck-It Ralph's. I know, Moto. I know, Moto. Dude, you're head of HR. It's like, think I'm gonna take you seriously? Jesus Christ. All right, so let's go ahead and look at Tesla. Let's see what Wreck-It Ralph is taking a look at, right? 228 viewers right now. That's great. Guys, if you're still hanging out here and you're enjoying the show and you feel like you're learning something, go ahead and check out the link in the description pinned to the top of the comments or excuse me, link in the description and pinned to the top of the comments, right? But oh, Tesla's violent right now on the 5 minute. Tesla's very violent. It broke above a key level, then broke right below. Now it's giving you an entry point. All right, this is pretty wicked here. Ralph, how do you deal with this on a daily basis? I don't know how you deal with Tesla on a daily basis. There is no cadence or rhyme or reason to the way Tesla moves, man. She just moves. Let's see. Uh, so Sunshine and Luster says, same here, brand new to the trade game and ridiculously excited when I make even $100. Wow. You know what? Stay humble like that. The stock market tends to attract a lot of gamblers, and uh, it's inherent, right? I mean, you are placing a bet, but if you guys just really took the time, especially with our system, it just breaks it down. Like it's point and shoot, right? One of the most amazing things that starts happening is you start knowing your worth, right? And I think that's what being in the markets is about. It's not about making the most money and becoming rich. Well, yeah, it is, but not really, especially in the beginning. In the beginning, it's more of a mindset change and you beginning to say like, damn, I made 300 today. I made 300 yesterday. I made 300 the day before. Damn, that's my worth. Wow, I can keep stacking. Whoa, I can do this, right? And you could do it part-time. Okay, let's see. Yeah, if you get overly excited, maybe you got gambling problems, yes. But it's it's a great opportunity for you to like really know your worth, right? How many times have you guys been in a position where you were just terrified to ask your boss for a raise? Now you're in a position to like fire your boss. How liberating is that? That is such a powerful like feeling. And of course, Tesla breaking down here. Ooh, Ralph, you ready? Ralph, Wreck-It Ralph, you ready? Let's see. There you go, Ralph. Look at that. Trade designs. Guys, you're seeing it happen in real time. There's nothing questionable about what we're doing. There's nothing questionable about what we're doing. It's just like, okay, let's see. ESA setup, and then Eric Ma says, Gabe, I put all my paycheck into trading. All relative. I don't know your financial situation, but please do not go fucking all in the stock market, bro. Please don't. Let's check out Netflix really quick. Okay. And then we'll check out ES. All right. Netflix A setup. Couple of things here. There's a couple of things. Couple of things here. See these levels here with Netflix, and it just seems to be like really doesn't know what it wants, right? I'm not touching this unless it makes a break through the straight design, but there's also something else that's sticking out to me, like a sore thumb. I want you guys to draw your attention to RSI moving average here. What does that look like to you? I think I could run a line right through it. There you go. What does that look like to you? Classroom goes silent. Flat. Flat, also known as what? Flat, yes. Flat, flat. Also known as what? Sideways, consolidation, chop, bar coding. Wait for it, wait for it, wait for it. The C setup. So what we have to do is wait, wait for Netflix to choose a direction. It's chop, it's consolidation, right? Sideways action, moto. Okay, where do I go to report HR to HR, because, bruh, right? Um, so that moving average here, just sideways. Um, let's see. Right, so you guys are able to see this, right? It's you have some oscillations with Netflix, but it's not primed for money making opportunities. Okay, let's go ahead and look at SPY. Everyone, they're like, okay, what's up at SPY? And you can see that there too. Look at the moving averages as it stands. It is really flat here. I think right now the market is just gonna take a chill for a little bit. Of course, you do have your levels. I would set an alert for a price at 437.29 or 433.81. I would set an alerts there for a break or for uh, basically a touch as well. Okay, and then come back to the charts and take a look. There, guys, you don't want to go ahead and put yourself in a situation where you're chopped to death. Okay. Now, when we also look at it, we see this is an A setup and we see that the trend is down, but it just feels so subtle. The trend feels so subtle. It feels like yesterday. Yesterday, let me delete that there. Let's go back to yesterday before this was like a gradual descent. And everyone was saying, oh my God, I'm just getting chopped. Oh my God, it was a choppy day. Oh my God, oh my God. Well, really, it was a downtrend. You were getting chopped inside zones. You were getting chopped inside the legs. Let me show you. Here you were getting chopped. Here you were getting chopped. And here you were getting chopped, right? There were very few moves that were graduating price to the downside, right? Or to the upside, if you will. There was very little candles that were actually advancing movement down, okay? So you always want to avoid that. And as you can see here, while this was happening yesterday, if you look at RSI, it remained relatively flat until we had this break and it took off, and there you go, right? There you go. So be mindful of your moving averages. This is where theta chops you. Ooh, for those who are playing options, you know exactly. You know exactly. So that's by any more tickers. Anybody got anything for me? Actually, also, I wanna see. Diana, are you in the stream? Diana, we'll take a look. Is Diana in the stream? And we'll take. Ooh, Diana, the birthday girl. Yeah, it doesn't come out, so she's not here. It's her birthday. She's probably out there blowing a candle. So, take that as you will. All right. So, just want to say happy birthday to Diana, by the way. Happy birthday, Diana. Um, Uh-oh. Diana, happy birthday. Uh, let's see. Let's see. Let's catch up. Lucid. Let's do Lucid really quick. Lucid in a downtrend. Lucid a setup. Lucid broke level. Lucid. RSI is saying a different thing. You know what's also interesting? I want you guys to look at this. Right? Price action down, but you got parabolic SAR up. Oh boy. Hey guys, what do you call that? Does anybody know the answer? Where price is going down, but your indicators are doing opposite of that. What do we call that? Ah, we got some smart people. Divergence. Yes, a divergence. Divergence. Yes. Right. So, yeah, Lucid looks like it's gearing up. Right? Divergence. It's gearing up. Now you're going to have a break of this entry here at 522. Maybe you're going to get a quick scalp to the 13. And then I think we're going to get a continuation down. Um, let's see. Let's look at car and then KO. There you go. You guys see, came right up. Does she have enough steam to break that 13? Maybe even through this level? I mean, RSI is saying maybe, maybe, but the strength of the trend. Ooh, ooh. Guys, oof, a whopping 2 cents. Oof, Lucid. Damn shame, beautiful cars. Okay, so let's check out car and KO. Budget, oh, weren't we just talking about like car rental companies not having any inventory? Well, cheers to not having any more inventory in my thriving churro business because, oh boy, doesn't look like this chart, I tell you that much. All right, so I want to be careful here. I really want to be careful here. Uh, let's go to the 15-minute. And wow. Well, guys, yeah, car on a 15-minute chart definitely puts you in some serious moolah. And it's quite possible it's not done. I mean, you have the 178 target here, which happens to be right above this level, but I don't want to chase into it. Where are we on the 5-minute? I'm not chasing anything right now. You got consolidation. That's what this is right now. This is consolidation, right? The question is, did it hit a bottom? I'm not liking this setup. So let's go ahead and look at KO, Coca-Cola. Oh, ladies and gentlemen, we have a bleeder. Well, not really. It's only $1. But oh my. Trade design definitely paid if you were playing options here on the 5-minute. Wow. Broke through a level here provided by the consolidation that you found right here. Right. Oh, that's printing right there. I'm long dated puts on Avis. Nice. Nice. Nice, Wreck-It Ralph. Nice. Um, McDonald's? Let's go ahead and look at McDonald's. Oh, well, this will make sense. This will make sense, right? Coca-Cola's coming down. McDonald's is coming down because McDonald's is really one very large soft drink dispensary. That's really all it is. McDonald's is in the business of sodas and real estate because the margins on soda is just ridiculous. Really. Just go ahead and take a look at their business. But the chart is also saying, wowzers here in the 5 minute. Let's go to the 4 hour. And, oh, wow. You guys can't tell me. You can't tell me you're not getting paid with McDonald's and our A setups on the 4 hour. Look at this here. Who needs more proof of concept here? Whether you're trading options or you're trading shares or you're trading futures, this thing freaking prints. Chris says the food comes out as a soft drink too. Hey, easy on the jokes, man. My stomach, all I've been able to like down is fucking baby food. That's all I've been able to down is baby food. Chicken puree, vanilla custard. That's right, TMI, I know, right? But McDonald's looking yummy. Definitely looking yummy, but not for the hamburgers, right? But you do have a trade designed to the upside. 25409 potentially. Who knows? But nah, you don't have enough confirmation. Don't you guys love these tidbits? Not enough confirmation? With the vision challenged, I'm wondering if I could make this larger. And by no means am I goofing on you for being vision challenged. I feel that way too. Let's see. How to style. There we go. Wait. Can't make it larger? Can't make it bigger? Trade design, text, small. Let's go to normal. Okay, a little bit bigger. You guys want larger? Let's do large. Okay, so it screams at you. So it screams at you. There you go. Not enough confirmation, boys and girls. They go to the 5 minute. Okay, let's go back into Tesla. Let's help Wreck-It Ralph here. He doesn't need my help. He's just giving me content for the stream. Thank you, Wreck-It Ralph. Thank you for giving me streaming content. Okay, but this is McDonald's. Broke its 1-to-1 here after giving you that entry. It's still telling you to hold. Wow. Hey, look at either way you print it. You just print it. All right, let's go ahead and look at Tesla. Okay, Tesla, interesting. Tesla, interesting. So, Ralph, you're short? Oh, I see why you're short. Okay, let's scale this down a little bit. What we have is a 1348 cross, ever so subtle, with a ribbon, ever so subtle. However, you got RSI rejected from 50, and this could go either way, Ralph, but I'm rooting for you. I'm looking at this 261.96 as a level, and I'm rooting for you, but if you got your entry where we told you to enter at 263.15, you need, ooh, At that break of the 200 coming on down. Ooh, there's some money. Is Ramakaka stock. Rumble? Alexander, you're asking about Rumble? Is there an indicator that tells you if the market's going to go sideways? Why, yes, there is. It's called RSI and it's moving average. That's, we just covered that. But let's look at Rumble. Um, there's not enough confirmation with the move to the upside right now with Rumble. So let's wait for a trade design down. But Rumble is a shit stock. You know, that's what happens when you bring on Michael Kors as your spokesperson. All right, let's get back to it. Um, did I say Michael Kors or did I say Matt Kors? I meant Matt Kors. Yeah, I mean Matt Kors. Matt Kors. It was. Well, so you got the purse guy. This is where it got confused. You got the purse guy with Michael Kors, and then you got the fanny pack guy with Matt. Oh man, he is a good guy. He's a terrible trader though. Yeah, these boys got a lot to learn. Uh, I have Weeble and Momo don't know how to set up 1348. Well, you can add the EMAs there, but what we're using is TradingView. Wreck-It Ralph. Smart guy. Smart guy. All right, Lockheed Martin, let's go. Bruh. All right, that B setup that you were alerted this morning definitely paid some dividends. Lockheed, ladies and gentlemen, we will be experiencing turbulence. Holy hell. Oh, man. All right, so you have this zone here. We want to probably break out of this zone if we're going to go bull side with it. Okay. Okay, the market's bled out a lot, right? Notorious. Good morning. What's up, bro? The market's literally bled out a lot, right? So what goes down must come up, right? There are deals galore to be had. CPI with 3.7%, and I guess it's to be expected. I think anybody over there who are just, logging those numbers with CPI and they look at shelter, they know this is the new norm. It's just the new norm. Rent's too damn high. It's the whole country feels like New York City now. It really does. So, let's see. Okay. Indiana Jones, let's put some respect on that name. That was not a purse. That's where he hid his gun. Come on, put some respect on some Harrison Ford. It is Harrison Ford. He's the alpha of alphas. It's Harrison Ford. Uh, okay. So, LMT, got to break their entry here. You're still in the zone. Yeah, they do. Well, an MMP and a Gucci purse, yes. It's not just an MMP. I also have well, actually, I swapped out the MMP for the Walther PDP, and I'm excited because I'm going to give it a trigger job. But I don't know if anyone's played with the Walther, especially the new Walther PDP. That thing is just, bruh. Man, one of my favorite new handguns. It's not Gucci, by the way. It's Louis Vuitton. It's Louis Vuitton. It's not Gucci. Um, I don't know. I don't like Gucci bags. I don't like Gucci. I don't like those brands. Just don't like it. The P2P Pros, dope. Dude, Bud's Gun Shop. Just go to Bud's Gun Shop and have it sent to your LGS. Um, let's see. Catch the Nvidia move. Option drops. Wait. Option drops. Wait. Option drops is option drops. Is that who I think it is? We got option drops in there. Is that who I think it is? Show yourself. All right. Can you please take a look at PSAR on AMD? I'm a little confused on it. I think uh, PSAR and AMD says coming down. Tyler's good. He just has no personality. What? I think Tyler's a fucking douchebag, and I like him. I like him a lot. Let all the douchebags combine and form fucking Douchetron. Yeah, I interviewed him. It was just really cool saying the name in here. What's going on, brother? Anyways, yeah, we could form Douchetron. We're like the most hated personalities in AMC. I embrace it. I love it. Fuck it. Let's make money. Uh, let's see. So, option drops had asked, and by the way, I'm going to look at Nvidia really quick. But of course, no, not you, Tyler. Tyler, don't get defensive. It's just, unfortunately, your parents weren't very creative in giving you a unique name, and I don't blame them. They just want to make sure you're employable, right? You know, you don't want to give like an Elon Musk name and then you have that on a resume and you submitted to HR. HR's the fuck is this? I know Moto. If you saw that name, whatever Elon named this kid, he'd be like, no, yeah, I don't need no Roman numerals working here. Um, let's see. AMD Parabolic Star is saying, "Come on down." Now you have your Haikanashi coming on down as well. But this trade design is absolutely beautiful. You have this beast setup. It gave it to you. You have a level at 109.88. If you're in this trade, it gave you your entry. I mean, this is a 40-cent move, boys and girls. This is money. This is bank. Let's go. Let's make that money. Okay, now as far as Nvidia option drops, yeah, what's up? Let's take that Nvidia move. I mean, that Nvidia move was wicked, and yeah, we did catch it, guys. We'll show you. We'll go to our interactive trade design here, right? And then let's give it a date so you could see. You could see. I want you guys to see this, that move, and let's set the day to the. There you go. Let's hover over to this trade design right there. Woo! That 5-1, baby. It gave you a 5-1. What? The bounce off the level, through a level, and through another level. Nvidia just absolutely paid. Gotta love it. And oh, Wreck-It Ralph is saying thank you, Tessie. Let's go ahead and look at Tessie for Ralph right now. By the way, the move to the upside with Nvidia, not enough confirmation here, so please stay away. Moving along, let's look at Tesla. Ralph, what you do? Okay, you played it down. Good boy. This absolutely paid. Now you got not enough confirmation to the upside. You're gonna have to wait this one out. Not enough confirmation, right? Let's see. AMC still mooning or did it lose rockets? Oh boy. You want the truth, brother? You really want the truth? That's your truth. I'm sorry. I'm just a messenger here. I am just a messenger. You got some back holders 50 cents out. Ouch. That's a 5% move. At or about, just shy of it. 10% move would be $1, so 5% move would be 50 cents. Ouch. Anyone play AMC options? Because I'm pretty sure those went pretty wild. Courtesy of your E setup down to a level. You're welcome. Of course you are, Wreck-It Ralph. Wreck-It Ralph has his basket full of chickers, but I think he's just so committed to Tesla. All right. What else do we have? Any other tickers before I sign out? It is 11 a.m. I don't know. Would you guys like me to? I can't stream all day. Not on this tummy. No way in hell. Unless I bring the camera with me over to the porcelain god. Of course, that's when you hear the incredible sound effects. KO, we did KO. You want to do Coca-Cola again? Coca-Cola doesn't excite me. But it's just dying. The move is done, guys. I think it's 11 o'clock. Chill out. Just chill out. If STV could take a 15-second dump, so can you. Yes, but I actually wash my hands. So it's going to take me probably an extra minute or two, okay, Moto? Anything else, guys? Yeah, I think he's got a bidet. He doesn't have to wipe. Anything else? No? Oh, God. This is now turned into a stream on whether STV wipes or not. Boy. All right, so we have market depth today. You also had your indicators leading you the way to market depth. You went ahead and made some money. Let's go ahead and do ES really quick. Someone asked for MES, so MES and ES are pretty much the same. Let's do that, and then I'm going to wrap things up. Boys and girls, we show you day in and day out how our setups just really make day trading point and shoot. It's literally point and shoot. All right. Looks like ES had that 24 there. That's all I wanted to give you. Right. That's all I wanted to give you. So just wait for the break above the 24. Maybe set a price alert here at 4405.50 on ES. They're pretty much just C setups right now, Danny Mitch. Okay. So guys, You got a day job? Cool. Put yourself in a position to fire your boss, right? Want to make extra money? Don't want to get a second job? Cool. We can do this, right? Really, really simple. For the 4 hour, the daily, those who want to swing, make a little extra coin, very, very possible. Futures, want to make some money before you even get into work? Cool. That can happen as well. There's opportunities there in the market, and what we've done is we've made trading inclusive, right? We've made it inclusive. We have removed the, I guess, the mysteries of TA, if you will, and literally just laid it out for you. It's now become point and shoot in a manner that it's an easy read. Wreck-It Ralph, good point. Jobs are great for benefits. Don't quit. Negotiate better hours. Hey, check your DMs on Discord, please. Gonna message you in a moment, brother. Richie Garcia? Alright, sure. You're not sending me a dick pic, right? Alright, boys and girls, I am signing out. Time for me to pay my visit to the throne. I'm out. Hope you had some fun today. Hope you guys learned something. And of course, hope you guys joined the community for free. It's free for 7 days, guys. Gives you access to these charts. These charts don't lie. Makes everything extra simple. We give you the rules. We give you the chart. Damn, Gabe, these new settings you mentioned on BJ are golden. Oh, yes, they are. Yes, they are, brother. No, I'm not going to fall in. Peace. Love you guys. 1348. Life.